If you are a current or aspiring business owner and you are looking to find clarity on your business in order to get started making better business plans, you need my free business planning clarity journal filled with prompts you can use to get in touch with your inner guidance to create that business plan that'll help you reach the success you desire. The journal is free. I will leave it linked in the description box of this video for you to download now. Hello, my charmed ones, and welcome back to my channel for another video. Today, I want to walk you through how I create my annual business plan for the new year to give you a sense of the process that I go through and the tools that I use. Now, before we get into the step-by-step tutorial and you watch me fill in my business plans for the year, I want to take a moment to discuss why business planning is so important and the achievements that are possible when you have a solid plan laid out ahead of time. If you're an existing member of my community, you already know that planning is super important. Not only does it help you to remember what it is that you want to get done, it also helps you get clear on details and generate strategies for how you will accomplish your bigger or longer term goals. Planning ahead gives you the ability to save time and effort because you can take the things that you need to do, prioritize them, and organize them in a way that makes accomplishing the tasks much more efficient. We waste so much time in our days just deciding what to do next. And if you're jumping from task to task without following a plan, you could be wasting up to 30 minutes of time in between each task that you switch to. Not to mention the procrastination and perfectionism that can creep in when you get to work without a plan for what you're doing and why. Without a plan, it's possible to spend a full day working without seeing a clear impact or payoff for your effort, which I think has to be the worst feeling in the world. But thankfully, that's not something I experience anymore. Especially when it comes to my business, I show up to work knowing exactly what I'll be working on each day, and I can clearly see by the end of the day the fruits of my labor and the momentum I've built with my time and my focus. So when you have a plan, you get so much more done in less time. In fact, in 2022 alone, thanks to my business planning system, I was able to write and publish a best-selling book on planning, create the first season of a podcast, film over 40 YouTube videos, publish over 20 blog post articles, create over 75 Instagram posts. I wrote over 70 marketing emails. I launched 2 new business programs. I taught 12 masterclasses, 12 group coaching calls, and 12 more monthly planning classes. I designed dozens of new planning and productivity tools. My business thrived for the 8th year in a row. I grew my savings and my investment accounts. I deepened my personal development. I completed a coaching certification program. I read over 25 books while also establishing a regular self-care routine. Results like this aren't achieved by accident. They aren't the results of luck or good timing. Achieving your goals and creating the results you want to experience in life is something that takes careful consideration and planning. So that is what I'm going to show you today. And to be honest, I think you're going to be surprised at just how simple this process is. Now, if you saw my 2023 planner setup video, you know that I use a customizable planner system where I keep my business plans combined with my overall life plans and goals. I have a dedicated section of inserts in my planner that come from the CEO Strategy Planner. The CEO Strategy Planner is a bundle of over 60 business planning inserts designed to help online entrepreneurs and creative business owners turn their big picture business visions and goals into manageable daily tasks. The first part of the CEO Planner is the executive summary. The executive summary includes foundational information about your business, your target market, and your brand vision. Now, this information may seem really basic, but it's actually very important that you set these parameters because it's the framework that you build your business within. One of the major issues I see business owners experience is that they don't set these parameters for themselves, or they aren't clear on them, and then they end up going all over the place with their businesses. So it's important to decide your business name, your business values, and your business's manifesto. That's the basic identity of the business that you're building. From there, you can decide your target market. So what your business sells or how it earns income. Who are your customers? This is also known as your ideal customer avatar. What outcomes do you produce for your customers? And how do you market to your customers? This is huge because marketing is a key element to sales online. And without these guide rails, it's so easy for a business owner to try to go all over the place with their business. I've seen it happen. Unfortunately, it happens very often. But getting clear on your target market is going to help you do a better job of marketing and selling for your business. Next, we have the brand vision, and this is meant to be a place where you can map out your business vision for the next 10 years. So where do you see your business in the next year, in the next 3 years, in the next 5 years, and 10 years? It may not seem important to have this mapped out, and you don't need to go in depth with this, but it helps to see how your business can be evolving in the future over time. I think it helps you see that you don't have to build out your perfect business this year. It's not really possible to do that, but often businesses fail because they try to do too much in a short period of time, and it ends up sinking them. So think about where your business is going over time. Think about what the logical evolution for your business might be and how you could be adding and layering things into your business over time to create a more sustainable business that lasts. Now, you might be thinking, Alexis, you've been in business for years now. Don't you already have this information written out? Yes, that's absolutely true. But every year I like to repopulate this information fresh because it helps me create a clean slate or fresh start feeling with my business. It also helps me to get refocused on what I'm building with my business because it's so easy to get distracted by other things or think you want different things for your business. And this executive summary or creative business plan, as I call it, helps me choose and decide what direction I want to go in for the year and commit to it. Next, we get to yearly business planning, and the first part of this is the yearly overview. Here, I will lay out my income target for the year, my quarterly objectives, which are really more like milestones, and the overview of what I'm creating this year in terms of my products or offers, list building, marketing, and development. The information I'm populating here is actually information that I mapped out during my CEO retreat, which is my annual business goal planning workshop. So this is not just information that I came up with on the fly. These are specific targets that I developed during my business goal setting and planning process. So if you want to follow my business goal setting process to come up with your own strategic targets and understand how to lay them out for the year ahead, you can purchase my This Is Your Year bundle, and I'll leave a link in the description for you to check that out. Finally, the last part of my yearly business planning process is that I assign objectives across the months of the year so that I know exactly when I will be working on each of the projects I laid out. One of the reasons you want to do this is so you know what you are working on each month. But another big reason why you want to do this is to ensure that you have time enough to do everything that you anticipate. And I recommend and follow the rule that I focus on 3 objectives per month in the form of a project. So creating a new product or working on a marketing campaign or designing a new funnel, these are each examples of an objective that takes the form of a project, meaning it has a clear set of steps to follow, and once the work is done, the objective should be met. So I only assign 3 per month. And for me, each month I consider the work that I have to do for my mastermind to be one of the 3 because there is a specific set of deliverables that I'm creating each month for that membership that takes up a significant portion of my work time. Which leaves me with 2 other objectives that I can choose for the month. And these will be taken from that list that I made in the overview with the products that I want to work on, the list building initiatives that I want to perform, the marketing I want to create, and any other business development I need to work on. And that is how I create my annual business plan. I hope it's been helpful to see my process broken out and to understand how I use these yearly business planning inserts from the CEO Strategy Planner. Once I have these plans laid out, I break down my plans more specifically into actions for the current quarter. So I have a 90-day plan made, but that is going to have to be a topic for another video. So if you want to learn more about how I turn this yearly business plan into a 90-day quarterly action plan, let me know. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want more of the behind the scenes of my productivity, life, and business, make sure you're following me on Instagram at MissTrenchcoat. And if you're not yet subscribed to this channel, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button for more awesome videos by me. And until next time, bye-bye.